In 2008, Jim and Mary Thompson thought they were set. After 40 years in the airline industry, Jim had rolled over $1,046,000 from his 401k into what he thought was a safe mix of stocks and bonds. But last year, that so-called safety net lost over $218,000, gone in a flash, and that was just the beginning. The scary part? Jim's story is becoming more and more common. If you've been watching the news lately, you already know things aren't normal. The stock market is jittery. Inflation has cooled, but still eats into savings. Bank failures are happening more often than anyone's comfortable admitting. And the national debt? It's sprinting past $34 trillion, with no finish line in sight. Meanwhile, top economists are quietly warning the next downturn may not be a recession. It could be something worse. But here's the twist. While Jim watched his portfolio bleed last year, this year he's sleeping better than ever. Why? Because after that massive loss, he decided to roll over $412,000 of his retirement into a gold IRA, real physical gold, held in a secure, IRS-approved depository. No stocks, no paper promises. Just something solid, real, and time-tested. And here's what's wild. The move started with something completely free. I'll tell you more in a second, but first let's look at why more and more retirees are taking this exact same step. The truth is, paper wealth is built on confidence. Confidence in the dollar, confidence in politicians, confidence that banks won't over-leverage or mismanage funds, but confidence is fading fast. Just last quarter, over $48 billion quietly flowed out of traditional retirement accounts into alternative assets, and gold is leading the charge. Why? Because when times are uncertain, gold isn't just a hedge, it's a life raft. It's weathered inflation, war, recessions, you name it. For centuries, gold has been the one asset that governments, banks, and everyday families have turned to when everything else wobbled. And the best part? Rolling over into a gold IRA doesn't mean selling everything. Jim didn't. He kept his stock portfolio, but carved out a portion to protect, to balance, to sleep at night. And remember that free thing I mentioned earlier? Jim's journey actually began with a free gold IRA guide and a simple, no-pressure educational call. There were no gimmicks, no free silver if you buy now, no high-pressure tactics, just a real person walking him through how it works, whether it's a fit, and how to move forward safely if he chose to. That one call helped him reclaim his peace of mind. So if you're retired, or getting close, and you've got over $100K in an IRA or 401K, you owe it to yourself to at least explore your options. This guide is 100% free. And the call? Quick, friendly, and focused entirely on education. Not sales. No one's going to hound you. You've worked too hard for that. What you will get is clarity, understanding, and the chance to protect your life savings before the next shock hits. Jim and Mary aren't looking back. They're focused on the future, and they're not alone. Thousands of smart retirees across America are taking this step, not because they're scared, but because they're smart. Your story doesn't have to end with a loss. It can begin with a choice, a conversation, a single step. Grab the free gold IRA guide. Schedule the educational call. No obligation, just knowledge. Because you've earned this peace of mind, and your future is worth protecting.